Okay, so here's the product of the Porsche Panamera. After I change the lens, you can see you have to tape it. Here's the other one. You have to tape it to let the glue set. You have to tape it to let the lens form to the plastic body, to the housing. So what I did was I cut a line here and I cut a line down here, and sort of I cracked the lens. This lens you can break it because there's no glue here. It's just a lens. So what I did was I scraped the line. I used just a razor, and I kind of slice along here. It doesn't have to break. You just make a line, kind of like when you break the glass. When you do, how you score along here, and then you cut this into 4, and then you just break off the piece. Just make a really clean cut. Okay, I'm gonna go find the piece that I break. Oh, here's the glue, plastic emblem trim adhesive. Okay, so here's the piece that break off. Let's make a really clean line here. See, you score along the line, this line, and then you cut the lens into 4 pieces, and you just grab by hand and break it. Okay, so 4 pieces. I have the rest in the trash can. So this is the other piece. It break very clean. You just kind of use the razor and score along the line and break it. Here's the other side, which is my first attempt, which I kind of used the heat gun. It doesn't go so well, so I just break it. So this, I didn't score this first one, so it's kind of like really crooked edge. So this is the first one I did. It didn't come out so well, so okay. So here's the car. Here's the car. I'm not gonna put it back after I put the new light. Here's what I use to kind of like straighten the plastic edge. You kind of take the light and kind of sand it. This is both done with different method. The first one, I kind of like use a heat gun, but there's no glue. So I have to score. You know how to score the plastic with a knife, and then you just break the piece. This kind of like that. So you don't have to remove any. Okay. Behind here, there's a lot of screw that I don't. But you don't need to remove the screw. You just keep it there. But I did remove to clean out the lens. I clean out the housing. So let me lift it up, show you. Okay, here's the edge. Now I have to tape it up like this to close the gap, and then I'm gonna leave it 24 hours, and then I'm just gonna put some more glue on the edge here, and it'll be done. I did watch some YouTube video on how to do this, and they say use the heat gun and stuff, but the heat gun method doesn't work. So right here you just use a razor and score right here, and then cut it into 4 pieces and break it off. That's all I do, because this is like a plastic. Right here is plastic, it's not glue. Right here just plastic like this, it's not the glue type. This is the lens. I didn't mess up here, it's just part of the lens. This is just part of the lens. So the hardest part is to get the edge to line up. I almost messed up this edge because it doesn't line up. So this edge is supposed to be even right here with the housing. I almost messed it up because it went up a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for this to dry, and I put the final glue here along the side. I put just a dab. You just put a little bit, enough for it to stick, like this. You go little beads right here along the line. Okay, so I have glue, I have tape, I have razor, and okay, I need, oh yeah, I use some kind of this to break the little, if you miss some edge, you can use like to break the piece. And don't worry, you just break it. It's gonna come out straight, it's not gonna go into the housing. So this would just be the final result because I already did it. Take about 2 hours each day for me, so maybe 4 hours total, but I left it overnight. I do one yesterday, one today. Today I just glue it back. This plastic emblem adhesive, I kind of use this to cut out the edge, but this method isn't really good. Okay, I'm gonna go get the grinder. Air grinder, it's pretty good for cut the housing into 4 pieces. Just careful, don't cut into the housing, just cut the lens, and then still got some plastic on it. Just cut in 4 pieces and break it off, that's it. It's very easy to use this method. Just cut here, and then break off each piece. Again, I just have the result. I don't have the actual part of me doing the work because I'm working. I'm trying to put it back together. Okay, so here's the final results. Here's the other one. There's some glue on the edge, but it's okay. I'm gonna put some more glue so the rain doesn't get in. That's gonna be it. It's gonna be put back together.